Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup, so almost there. This could have been a finals, no. We have Snake Eyes versus Runick Spright, so there's like, what is it, only 2 years of difference between both of these decks. And well, all honesty, I would have had no clue before this particular matchup which deck would have the advantage between both. Both have their advantages. If if you take a look at the Snake Eyes deck list, they have, what is it, half of the deck is hand traps. And looking at Yugioh is important, especially same for Imperm. Those hand traps can be activated in the draw phase, Runick Spright potentially bypassing a draw on Lockbird. Sure, Veiler is also an important one to hit Gigantic Spright, but yeah, on the other hand, looking at Runick Spright having access to Lava Golem, especially going second, looking at Ra's Fear Mode as well, those are superb cards, ridiculous cards on their own, and can clean basically any big board that, Snake Eyes can pump out. So again, before this matchup, I would have had no clue which deck would have had the advantage, but okay, going first is important. I think a bit more important for Runick Spright to set up their board and start grinding it out, and activating Fountain as well. But I think on the other hand, for Snake Eyes, they play so many hand traps, so they can definitely, definitely go second and do well still. Okay, so I think standard opening combo in case of Runick Spright, draw 3, and if you're able to draw 3, I think you should not be able to lose, right? So go for Jin, and I think I'm able to go for Red and Carrot. Yups, we are negating the Ash. Again, potential spell and trap negation, it's needed, especially against a deck that's main decking Talents. And the Talents is there. We can't have, at least we can't risk a potential blowout. So we're negating Talents, Nib is useless, right? Yep, so we're negating the, the Jet Synchron. And I think it should be more than enough, right? Oh, this is, the toggle was off, my mistake. That's how it is. So I take damage, obviously, you should use Lumber on the, Typhon. It doesn't matter though. Even though there is no battle phase, we can grind it out. And the advantage is just far too overwhelming. And yeah, we can use Tip to search, what is it? The one that pops probably. Yeah, there it is. And then draw 3 still? Yeah, draw 3. So this is scoop phase, right? There is no, there is no meaningful way to continue this, right? Okay, problem now is going second. And we draw Ra's Fear Mode and drop it. So I was like, okay, let's see how this one is played out. The problem is that Snake Eyes is so resilient, and they can definitely play around into Lava Golem and Sphere Mode with the field spell. Let's not forget the problem. Yeah, the Flame Burst still triggering when it's tributed, so another big deal. And it kind of feels is that both Lava Golem and Ra's Fear Mode don't feel that effective against the deck. Sounds strange. Anyway, so full combo. Right, they have Promethean Princess, they have Flame Burst, Masquerena with the field spell, that's important. The thing is that they don't have the Snake Eyes in their spell and trap. Ah, okay, no. Yeah. Like if I Ra's Fear Mode, they can still special summon the Masquerena from, yeah, indeed. And Flame Burst triggering, so we're, forced to pop the field spell. The problem is that, again, they can go for full Snake Eyes shenanigans for next turn, and then if they have hand traps or whatever, it's still super hard to deal with. And the problem, Ra's Fear Mode takes up your normal summon, right? So, obviously, if they are still Promethean Princess, they can get rid of the Yugioh or any, special summon that it'll do to shut down basically the full Spright engine. And, oh, yeah, right, they're able to Psychic? Triple Cyclone? I think so. So, hardly anything I can do about that. Ah, it's a bummer. Okay, the Call by the Grave definitely comes in clutch. No Imperm though, so we can search the field spell and we can start playing. Veiler again not being able to be used in the draw phase. So one Veiler is fine. One Veiler is fine. So we can go for Gigantic Spright, potentially shut down a Bestial or Nip. Go for Spright Elf for Jin probably, and then still have Flashing Fire to potentially negate a monster effect, and then draw, 2 or 3? Should recheck that. So we're negating that one. Oh, this is also cool, potentially again bypassing a Talents. And the Runick tip is just the cherry on top, because again, I'm not forced to use Jhin or Elf. Yeah, there's no reason to use it. We can't risk the talents and get a blowout. And yeah, we can just, I mean, they're passing, right? So again, no reason to force that one out. So with Jhin, Monster Effect Negation, we have Carrot as well, and we can go for Gigantic Spright and basically, again, grind it out, you know? Even though there's no battle phase, we can go for Masquerena for a potential Unicorn play or Avramax. But again, there's just far too many negations here. So we are indeed negating that one. Linkuriboh is such a broken card. Even though it does not prevent the negation, it gives them an extra body for Little Knight. So there is the talents, yups, as expected. Again, we can't risk that, right? We're getting the dead last Spright from the main deck. And yeah, go for Avramax. And I think we can still attack this turn, right? Because we didn't use a Runick spell. So Hyperia for the extra draw and battle phase up, and that's GG. Okay, so Runick leading 2-1. I mean, kinda expected, right? If there's not like any big blowouts. Okay, so game number 4, and they can again go strong. I do open Sphere mode again, no Golem. I mean, okay, both of them just clean the big boards, but as I've mentioned before, Flame Verge triggers, the field spell triggers, etc. So it feels like a losing battle. Okay, so they again, yeah, full combo again, basically the same as before, right? Formula Synchron for Baron probably. No Boral Savages this time, so okay, no Ra Sphere mode, but I imagine having Lava Golem. It is what it is. So what is it? Okay, I wait for the main phase because again, talents, and this is an iffy one. So I take control. They let it go. The problem here is that they give me Flame Verge. I wasn't expecting that. So is it still battle phase? I can potentially dodge failure. Oh, this is main phase 2. Yeah. Okay, it's fine-ish though. There was not at least there wasn't a failure, but I mean, could have been important. So we go for Gigantic. Okay, blue Jet Search Smashers. Go for Dark Charmer, and yeah, I don't know. This is an awkward play. Did it make sense? No, probably not. But okay, yeah, Flame Verge is not triggered. It doesn't trigger. But you do have a couple of forms of interruptions, but the problem here is that I'm forced to use, you know, the monster negation. They can dodge with Kuriboh. I go for, what is it, the Carrot. But, they drew a Flame Verge, so this is full combo. They can just go for the OTK, right? So, I'm not so sure if I would have been able to play around this, or played it out a little bit differently. I think the end was just the same. So yeah, game number 5, a 5 gamer as expected. So Gigantic gets ashed, that's fine. We go for another Yugioh summon. Do we use the effect? Yeah, another failure as well. The thing is that... this could have been dodged in the draw phase, right? Or did I already use it? Oh yeah, it got Moreira, no? I think so. Anyway, so... anyway... 4 hand traps. 4 hand traps, guys. I don't know. None of the decks could have done this, and that's the problem. Is like basically any one card for Snake Eyes it's game, because they can go for what is it, the Zealantis OTK, as it would have been in the previous duel. So yeah, what can you do? 4 hand traps. Nothing really, I guess. Yeps. There is a Zealantis. Of course, yeah, it doesn't really matter this one. My Spright getting summoned, this triggers Promethean Princess. Triggers a Salamangreat, and this is more than enough to attack for a game, so... This feels a little bit awkward. Well, awkward, no. It's a bit expected, no. Like, 60% versus 40-ish, as I felt before, because of the hand traps. Triple Mortar, triple Imperm. Those hit during the draw phase, and post-side deck, you have Troll, failures, etc. So it's really harder for Spright or Runick Spright to combat that. Anyway, so it is what it is. Okay, next matchup, we have Chaos versus Exodia, so feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.